BreitmannÄ going to church. Charles G. Leland Videsigitor, collegicarisum, visitationem canonicum esrem haueda periculosum, sed volumonem, si modo venum, gragio et sibi presto sunt. Nervissum epistola obscurorum virorum, Berolini F. Bergold, 1869. Epistola XXIII. p. 63. Dives near the state of Nashville, in the town of Tennessee, der Breitmann von Svazquardert mit all his cavalry. Der General kept him close in gap, he wollten to let them go. They kollten to steal die first black hen, or make the red cock crow. Und first der Breitmann wildly schmild, und then he madly schwur. Crate HL, mit spoons und Gingerbread, can dis pe machen war? Verdammt pe Autodiscipline. Verdammt der General. Wir have ons on the road, his will, wir worst mehr on die Gul. Of Herrschall die Plazen Roofstadt kladdend vons meines. Und vher die crank plantations vher wie gathered many a briz. Und vher die Plastigspies wie hung a howlin loud mit fear? Und vher die rascal pushwackers wie schashed like frightened deer? The roofs are standing fast and firm mit repels blot and under. The crank plantations lie round loose for Morgan's men to plunder. Die Spies go walking out and in, ash sassy ash can pee. Und in die woods die pushwackers are macking foon of me. Over on my schimmelgrey mine saber in mine hand, they should drag me by die ruins of die houses through die land. They should drag me by die buzzards high sailing overhead, of all in der Breitmann's trail to Claudie repel dead. Outspoke der bold von Stossenheim, who had theories of God, O Breitmann, this is shootment on the ways that you have trod. You only lives to joy yourself, yet you, yourself must say, that self-development requires die Religiosität. They sat them down and argued it, like Deutschers free from fear, till they smoked 10 pounds of Naster, and drink 3 Fass of beer. Der Breitmann go pie Schopenhauer, but weit he had him den. For he took him on the angles of the moral oxygen. Der Breitmann lo, dat penitence, is known in every glim, und that to grin unbeared was hilti und supplin. For mine South German Catholics, it was pe good, I know. Likewise dem Nordland Lutherans, if wants to show worsh they go. But how was it mit others who dinks philosophy? I don't begrief die matter, said Stossenheim, denn sie. Die more dat show worsh disgust at you, und make despise and bane, die crater miridish to go, and die craterischer gain. I know a little show worsh myself, upon die Boljak road, die Rebs vons shot 3 Federals dear, ashen to show worsh they goed. Dear you might make a pilgrimage, and do it in a day, God only knows what things you might pick up, upon de way. Den up dear spoke a contraband, was at die tent it s tour dearest 20 ls of whiskey, hid, in dat tabernacle, sure. A rebel he done gone and put it in die cellar, true, no living man dat secret knows, cept only me and you. Der Stossenheim, he grossed himself, and knelt beside defense, und greed, O Captain Breitmann, see, die finger providence. Der Breitmann drove his hat to fay, says he, pet hit or miss, if heard of miracles before, but none so hunkash dis. Woe laugh mine pulley cavaliers, vll ride to show worsh today, each man ash hasn't he caught a horse must steal von, right a fay. Dear Sra, Green Corps from Michigan, mit horses on the loose, you men ash vents some hoof irons, look out and crip their shoes. All bruised and fixed, the cavalry, rode out by moon and shine, the cotton fields in shimmering light, lay white as elfenbein. They heard a shot close by Laverne, and men who rode a fay, in the road of Eltron his plute, a federal picket lay. And all that he half times to say, V'hill standing at my post, the guerrillas got first shot at me, und so gaff up die Ghost. Den a contraband, who held his head, said, "So those grillers all is only half a mile from hier, a dancing at a ball." Der Breitmann spoke and brummed it out as if his heart touched will. Ill give dem music at dat Paul Wiltons dem in die hell. Hey. Are fast de Teufel es ride. Die black man led the way, they reached the house, they see the lights, they heard the fiddle play. Den verwaited forward boot galloped from the gloom, and, bang! 100 carbine shots they fired into the room. Oop went the groans of wounded men, the fiddlin' died away, but some of them veered head before the music ceased to play. Den crack and smack cum scattering shots through window and through door, boot bang and clang die Germans give another volley more. Dear let 'em slide. Right file to show wash. Aloud the orders ran. I guess I paid dem for dat shot, speak grim der Breitmann. All rose and red the morning fair shone gaily o'er die hill, a violet blue die ski crew in river, pond, and rill. All cloudy grey die limestone rocks cum up through die marine wood. All schnauivet en morning light die showers peffer dem stood. Now laat it will die organ, oop, to drill mit solemn fear. And ring also dat lump and glock to bring die peoples here. And if it brings gorillas down, VLL give dem, piety lord, die low mass of die saber, and die high mass of die cord. Du, Eberle aus Freiburg, du bist ein Musikant, Topsawyer on die counterpoint and buster in discant, to die soul of music all innerly is known, du kannst mit vollenden die art of Orgelton. Therefore, a miserere will do, wie Gostet, Spiel, und Vic be raised, yearning, also a holy feel, pe referen, men remember dische Gottes aus du Conrad go along the aisles und schenk the whiskey aus. They play great things from Mozart, Beethoven, und Mehul mit Carls of Sebastian Bach Supplin and Piatiful. Der Breitmann feel like holy saints, die tears run down his fuss. Und he sought out, Gott verdamaged is ist was Kunstgenes. Der Eberle blade up so high, he make it die rafters ring. Der Eberle blade lower, und wie hard der Breitmann sing like a drone and went in penny woods like a nightly moan and see, ash die dinkt on Sonntags long augen von a poi in Germany. Und louder und mit louder tone high up die Orgel blowed, und plentifuler effer yet around die whiskey goad. They cinched ash if mit singen, they might endo Himmel win. I denken all des Land zu sprees ash at hafen verpeen. From India bent Sonnenschein, mit dust clouds through die door, all black ash night in golden light there stood ein schwarzer Moor, dat contraband so wild und we, mit pales glaring rune, who cried for God's sake, ho Orub. Die Rapsisch kommen down. Und while he yet was speaking, a far off sound pagan, down rolling from die mountain of many a ridersman. Und fill die waves of music wir rolling o'er their heads, they heard a voice a screamin', pile out of thar, ye feds. For we uns are comin' for to give to you uns fits, and knock you into brimstone, and blast you all to bits boot done I'ds speakin', der was order in die band, Ash Breitmann, mit and aufhulst time out dondert his command. Und Ash fish hawk at him a carol doth make a splurge and flung, und Ash eagles dab die fish hawks ash of the gods veer young, so from all die doors and windows, like spiders down their webs die Deutsch went at their horses, und die horses at the rebs. Great splendors of die dreadful veer and dat paddle rush, great vites mit swords und carpin, pie effery fence and bush. Ash panthers vite mit grizzlies and famished mortifits for die rebs veer mad ash poison, und die Deutsch veer drunk ash blitz. Yet wild ash was die paddle, so quickly was it o'er, oh, wie musst I fo refer pistain mein page mit gore? Pie little and pie little they drawed themselves so fay, oft warning round to viten like boa follows at bay. Die scattering shots grew fewer, die scattering cries more slow, and further through die forest we heard them vain to grow. Wie give fond shout Victoria. and then de Breitmann said, as he wiped his bloody saber, now, poise, count up you're dead. O small had been our shout and forshoy, if we had known dat Stossenheim im Oakenwald, lay dying all alone. Phil his old white horse mit droop and had looked dumbly on him down, as if he dinked, wie least du hear Hill fightin' es going on? And dreams kumoer die soldiers slow dying on die art. Of the Schloss afar in Baden, of his mother, and noble Bert. Of poverty and sorrow, hitched off him like the wind, undecide, ik we for die loved ones, who wait so far behind. Wolof, my soul o'er die mountains. Wolof for die sea. Dear esse Frau dat sits in die Odenwald und spins, und dinks of me. Dear esse schild blaze in die grünen Gras, und sings a little hymn, and learns to speak a Vader s name that Scheinfer will speak to him. But mortal life ends shortly and Heffen's life is long, wo bist du Breitmann? Glaub es Gott suffers nothing wrong. Now I die like a Christian soldier, my head upon my sword, in Namen Domini. Was Stossenheim his word. Oh, dear was bitter wailing von Stossenheim was found. Effen from those dear line fast dying on the ground. Boot time was short verweten, die shades wir gathering him, und ein shall forget it, die hour wie pooried him. Die tramp of horse and soldiers was all die funeral knell. Die ring of sporn und karpen was all die sacrine bell. Mit hunden knife und saber they dig die grave span, from German eyes blue gleamen die holy water ran. Mit Moskronensticks und bark found die Ples cross we made, und put it where die soldier s head towards Germany was laid. Dat grave is lost mit de leaves, die cross is gone to fay, but God will find de rider o upon de youngest day. Undinken of die fightin', undinken of die dead, undinken of die organ, to Nashville, Breitmann led boot long dat rough old Hansel was Ernst theft, grim and cold, still dinken o'er die heart as friend, he die left en Grunenwald. Die verses of dis Bowman Heidelberg I write. Die night is dark around me, die stars above are bright. Studenten in den Gassen make singen many a song. Ik Vaderland. Wie bist du white? Ik zingt. Wie bist du lang?